Today we're going to be talking about how to age naturally and beautifully. And by doing these tips that I'm about to share with you, you will also learn how to grow your hair and your nails faster and longer naturally. This is kind of like a natural anti-aging skincare routine and how to naturally look younger as you get older. Thank you so much for being here. Please go ahead and subscribe if you're new and click the bell notification icon because that helps this channel out so very much. Subscriber count isn't as important as you think. It's really that bell notification. So pass it along today and hit that bell notification because it would mean so much to me. Don't forget that there are going to be chapters linked in the description box below for you, as well as all the products linked in the description box. So if you want to skip ahead to any portion of the video, you can do that. Now let's go ahead and dive into the tips and also a few little product recommendations that I have. So depending on how you look at age, you could either think that I'm old or young. I think that if you are on YouTube, you're more than likely, based on my YouTube analytics, anywhere from 17 to over 65, but the majority of you are in your early 20s to mid 30s. So you might be, thinking about anti-aging, and you might be thinking about ways that you can naturally prevent signs of aging without having to do any sort of like intervention. So any sort of like Botox or cosmetic treatments. I personally haven't ever done any of that stuff, and it's something that I'm exploring and thinking about, but being a hypochondriac and being somebody who hates going to the doctor and just medical intervention in general, I really try to take care of every need that I have from the inside out, just using all natural remedies and using just wisdom and common sense that I've learned throughout the years. And recently I have noticed that making a few changes to my diet because of certain allergies that I have and adding a few things into my diet and taking a few things out have made a huge difference in the length of my nails. I really need to trim my nails and to trim my hair. So you can see here, they're kind of super duper long at the moment. They've got that awesome like scratchy sound. I love it. But I need to trim them, and I thought before I trim them, I'm gonna make this video. So the first tip that I want to share with you for natural skincare, for natural hair care, and for growing your hair and your nails out naturally and very long is to drink lots of water. A lot of these tips aren't going to be that groundbreaking, but if you're consistent with them over a really long period of time, you will see results. So I drink, this is Essentia water, but I just buy one and then maybe grab a new one every few, I know this might sound disgusting, every few weeks. I recycle the bottle and I just try to drink one of these a day and then maybe like a few glasses of water or maybe like another liter of water. So I get anywhere from 1.5 to 3 liters of water per day. And it's not just tap water that I'm drinking, although tap water is perfectly fine to drink. I am drinking a reverse osmosis water or like a natural spring water or a mineral water, and I think all of those extra minerals that are in there really do make a difference. I highly recommend it because I'm sure you've heard lots of people on YouTube talk about how getting enough water is really essential for hydrating the cells in your body and to kind of just aid in your body's natural ability to flush out toxins. Just helps keep things, moving along, getting out of your system, and then helping you to feel really refreshed, and then also just staying really plump and hydrated. If your pee starts to get really, really clear, that's a sign that you've probably had enough water. So you don't need to always drink this amount every day. Just try to hit 1 liter to 3 liters a day and you should be good. Do you like drinking water? Is drinking a lot of water difficult for you? If you've got any questions or tips, leave them in the comment section below so that we can all learn from you. The second tip is kind of a hard one. It's kind of controversial, but I have been trying to eat organic and natural foods since I was in college, since I got a job working at Whole Foods Market. I remember the first time I learned about organic food and I just didn't understand the concept. I also was, a teen in the late 2000s, or early 2000s, late 90s, and so there really wasn't organic food widely available and it was very expensive. So what I did instead is I just tried to eat as much natural as I could and sacrificed on organic when it made sense. So I highly recommend looking into a list called the Clean 15 and the Dirty Dozen. There is some debate about pesticides, persistent pesticides, and things like that. But really the bottom line is that you're getting a lot of fresh vegetables, fruits in your diet. I myself like to save money anywhere I can. Shopping at places that offer really great deals is, I think, the smartest thing to do, no matter where you are in life. But I just like to cook at home, and I think that's something that can be really relaxing and really also just so great for your health and great for your budget. I know that's not always an option for everybody, so just do the best that you can. Truly, I have met amazing people throughout my life that never follow any of these tips, and their skin and their hair look incredible, but I'm just sharing what has worked for me in the past. But yeah, so that's something to consider, is trying to eat as holistically as you possibly can, trying to eat as many fresh fruits and vegetables and whole grains, fats, fiber, protein as you can. Protein is the building block of all of life. You need it. It's essential for living. So is having an abundance of healthy fat. So I don't cut any food groups out of my diet except for things that I know I'm allergic or sensitive to, which we will be getting into in just a second. Third tip I want to throw out there for you is to consider getting tested for celiacs, or try to consider doing some sort of elimination diet to see what your skin might be sensitive to. I remember my whole life people have commented on the length of my eyelashes, and I've never done any treatments to them, and I have wondered why they were like freakishly long. And I bumped into a customer at Whole Foods back in the day, and she said, you know, people with celiac disease tend to have really long eyelashes, and I didn't know why, didn't understand it. But I will tell you that since I have begun the process of cutting out dairy and gluten and glutinous products like corn and soy and any kind of like gluten-free grain from my diet, my hair and my nails have just grown so quickly. I'm not sure what that's about, but if you have any knowledge or research on that, I would love it if you would share that in the comment section below, because I've always been really curious about it. But maybe consider for you getting some food allergy tests and seeing what is causing breakouts on your skin, what could be causing hair loss, what could be causing brittle or breaking nails or dry or cracked skin, or even skin irritations. Like for me, my psoriasis is something that really pushed me into getting really serious about figuring out what I'm personally allergic to. So it's something that I find really frustrating and actually really painful, and it shows up on my feet, and I can typically tell like when I'm having foods that affect my gut, because it shows up in my skin and sometimes even on my scalp. So that's always something too. For health reasons, I've had to really focus on figuring out what foods work best for my diet. But other than that, I don't cut anything out. Now, fourthly, in an attempt to heal my gut, I did start taking collagen protein. This is the chocolate one. This is from Costco, and it's wildly less expensive, like shockingly less expensive than anywhere else I've seen it. So Costco has some sort of secret deal with Vital Proteins, but collagen will make your hair, skin, and nails grow really quickly and really long and really strong. So that's definitely kind of like two things happening at one time for me: cutting certain things out and probably allowing my digestive system to heal. And then the second thing is adding something in, which also started, really helping the hair, skin, and nails. Along the lines of nutrition, tip number 5 is to use a really good multivitamin. So this is the Garden of Life Vitamin Code multivitamin. It is called Perfect Weight, which I think is really kind of a weird and somewhat stressful name for a vitamin. I don't take it for that reason. It says that it's for stress management and a healthy metabolism. This has ashwagandha in it, which is an adaptogenic herb. This is also a whole foods vitamin, which means that all of the vitamins in here are made from food. They're not made in a lab, and they're not synthetic version of that vitamin, so your body is going to recognize this as food, and when you take it, you don't have to take it with food. You can take it on an empty stomach, and your body just absorbs it immediately. I do notice that when I take this, I tend to feel a little bit less stressed, a little bit happier, and that I just have a little bit more energy. It's got all the B vitamins in there that you need. That B complex is essential for your hair, skin, and your nails, because your body needs those to make hair, skin, and nails look strong and be strong and grow really well and grow really healthily. I really started taking my skincare seriously. Like, I did take care of my skin, but I still didn't invest in it the way that I do now. And so now I actually use an SPF product. This is the Ilia Super Serum Skin Tint, which you guys have definitely seen me use on this channel a lot. This is an SPF 40. It does have anti-aging benefits in it that are going to be skincare for your skin, and I know that you need to use a lot of SPF to get that benefit. So you need to pair it with something. You need to pair it with another SPF that's clear or translucent, or you need to use their translucent SPF powder. You do need to reapply. That is something that's really important. But you know what? You can reverse skin damage. You can take really good care of your skin without having to like lather on the SPF. I really do think that it is also person to person. Some people are more prone to skin cancers and skin problems, but it's something that now I will not skip. I think it's the 6th tip is to wash your face every night. So even if you haven't worn makeup, start washing your face every night, because I've noticed that from doing that, my skin has radically changed. And I also use a physical exfoliator. This is the Josh Rosebrook Daily Acid Facial Toner, and this definitely has made a massive difference in the texture of my skin, in the signs and looks of my skin, and just really helping it to be its best self, even though I don't do a ton of other things. And I think I could and probably should start looking into better skincare, or like, kind of going to like a spa or something. That toner is the bomb. It is the bomb. I absolutely love it. So let's talk then about a little bit about the last thing, which is our hair. I have noticed that using dry shampoo has affected how much hair I lose. If I'm using a lot of dry shampoo and I'm not washing it out or brushing it out at night, it will clog the follicles in my scalp, which can cause hair loss. It's not drastic, but it does affect it. And I did get my hair cut probably about, I want to say 6 weeks ago. So this is probably a normal amount of growth for 6 weeks, but I do feel like my hair grows pretty quickly, because these little bangs were, I think, like probably about like right there. So, that's 3 inches in 6 weeks. I'm not sure if that's normal or above normal, but I do really believe that my hair has always been super healthy because I don't use a lot of stuff on it. I don't color treat it. I don't use a dryer. I don't use a flat iron. And I know not everybody can get away with that, but you can always choose to use the best products if you do have to treat your hair in a specific way. And obviously all of these tips are meant for all of us, no matter our age, our race, or our gender. So we can definitely benefit from all of these tips, or all of us can benefit from these tips. So making sure that you're using high quality products. They don't have to be expensive, okay, you guys? They really don't. This shampoo, for example, from Acure is their Vivacious Volume Shampoo. This is sulfate free, it's paraben free, mineral oil free, petroleum free, formaldehyde free, and cruelty free. So I do know that when I can pretty much understand what is on the label, the ingredients label of my shampoo, then I'm gonna be in good shape. I really believe that what you put onto your skin, your head, your scalp, your body, your face, directly affects your health. So we absorb about 5 pounds of chemicals through our skin per year from all the soap and, just being out in public, and our shampoos and every facial product we use, all the makeup that we use. That's a lot, 5 pounds, okay? So if you can reduce that, that's going to really help you to just be on your best footing. So my last tip for you guys is to work out. Working out is the fountain of youth. It doesn't matter what kind of working out you do, whether it's yoga, walking, swimming, dancing, bike riding, playing with your kids, gardening, or doing burpees or anything else, weight training. Working out really truly is the fountain of youth. When you work out, you're causing your body to not only like produce tons of endorphins, but you're also, exerting energy. You're using up fat stores. You're basically using the body as it was meant to be used. But basically, the more you use your body, the better it's gonna work. The less you use your body, the less good you're gonna feel, because you really will see benefits from using the what you've got, whether it's just as simple as doing 10-15 minutes of yoga or 10-15 minutes of walking every day. But I do know that when I'm not working out, whatever that workout is, if it's simple, if it's complicated, if it's short, I do not feel or look as good. And I think that working out has definitely helped me to retain some of that youthful energy and look that I have, and I hope to do better and better with that every day because I hate working out. I hate it. So I pretty much just do yoga in the mornings, and then I will do 2 walks a day. So I'll walk my dog in the morning and in the evening, and sometimes I will do a super short high intensity workout, but it's really not high intensity. It's really like low intensity, low impact working out. But yeah, so those are my tips for you. I hope that they were helpful for you and not discouraging in any way. Pick one, do one, try to slowly incorporate them over several years. I've been trying to do this for well over a decade now, so it doesn't come quickly, it doesn't come easily. You just have to do what works for you and do it in a way that is manageable and doable. I would love to know what your favorite tips are in the comments section below. Lay them on us. Let us know, what are your favorite products, what are your struggles with skin and hair and nails. I can't wait to hear from you guys. I can't wait to go to the hairdresser and get my hair cut and to go and trim my nails because they're killing me. It's so hard to text and type with these, but I'm really excited to take care of them today. So anyways, I love you guys so much. I can't wait to see you all next week. I've got some really great content planned coming up over the next couple of weeks. I've gotten some rouge pieces in. I want to talk about rouge sizing and what to know before you buy. Then I also am still wanting to do the wardrobe edit, of course, massive wardrobe edit. And I'm in the process of super process focused on trying to redo my whole house on a budget, but a major transformation, but on a budget. So if there are any other video topics you would like for me to cover, feel free to shout them out, and can't wait to see you guys over on Instagram. Go and check out this reel that I just made of Bobby that is going mini viral, and go show it some love. And I love you guys so much. I hope you have a fantastic week wherever you are, and I will see you again next time. Okay, take really good care. Bye.